it's Rachel from the Bayerische Staatsoper. I was just thinking I'd like to make a video about the importance of warming up because it is part of the process that I took for granted for a very long time. And when life becomes challenging, when you don't get a ton of sleep, most of you will know I have 3 tiny children, life is very intense. The thing that saves my bacon is drinking a lot of water and warming up. And if you warm up, if you only have 10 minutes, you can pretty much get your voice to the place it needs to be. I've also had the case where I woke up with a cold and my speaking voice was practically non-existent and I could warm myself up into a performance. It's not going to be the best singing of your life probably if you have to do that, but warming up will save your hide in difficult situations. And it's so healthy. It's so good. I mean, it's good generally when people exercise. Think about it. There's always a warm up and a cool down. Like, it's just really important to warm up the voice. So the way that I like to do it, I like to do a few of the same exercises, and I think we're gonna post a video of an actual warm up that I'm doing so you can warm up along with me. Probably better if you have approximately the same tessitura in your, the same pitches, I don't know. But what I like to do, and I mentioned this in another video, I like to do lip trills and a long phrase. So the purpose is, the long phrase indicates that you're using your air efficiently, so you should be able to make a long phrase. If you have to take breaths in the middle of the exercise, you know, oh, okay, either I'm having inflammation, so I'm not getting successful closure of the vocal folds, which will enable a more efficient use of air. So you have to keep working, but it's a good gauge. But this is the exercise I like to use. So I like to do that one, and I go up by half steps all the way as high as I can. Usually, I mean, on a good day, sometimes I can go like above high F, and I just sit there complimenting myself, like, look how high I sing. I would never sing that high in public. Sooner death, but just kidding. Well, anyway, but I do it for fun because if you stretch all the way to the top, and then I find it's very important to warm down. So a lot of times people think about the high, making sure the high is in place. It is my opinion that the middle low and the middle high inform the rest of the voice. But also the extreme low helps the extreme high. It's a weird phenomenon. I don't have the science behind this, but in my experience, that is accurate. So to go low, I go like this. Let's see, where should we? I went up. And I go all the way down as low as I can. On a good day, I can get to a C. That's extreme. I would never perform a C or above a high F in public. Never! But you know, it's good to know that those muscles exist. And so if you stretch down the low, you stretch up the high, you really reduce inflammation with the tongue trill. Then I also like to indicate that I'm in what my teacher calls the poppy place. So I will go, oh, oh, ee, oh, oh, ee, oh, oh, ee, oh, oh, ee. Again, I like to go not to the extreme high, maybe I'll go up to like a D or an E flat with this exercise, but doing these staccatos and trying, so my teacher says, when you say, oh, you're not going, oh, you're going like, imagine almost it has a French nasal, but it's a little silly because it's not like you do, that's not ideal. But anyway, if you have this poppy place where your onset is clean, I think practicing staccati warm-ups is important because you have a clean onset, or you can control the cleanliness of your onset. Anyway, so those are my 3 favorites. Usually I will set a timer and do the tongue trills for at least 10 minutes, preferably 15 if I have the time. Go all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, and then back to the middle. And then I will do the low next, and so the low exercise, the nay, na, nay, na, nay. The vowels are important. It's not na, it's na. I don't know, this weird corrupt carrot vowel. I like to do it in the low, and I like the nasalized consonant. I think it brings everything nay, na, nay, na, nay. And somehow this, for me, smooths the transition into the upper voice, but I am singing fully in the chest. So I do that, and then I do the arpeggiated triad downward on O-O-E staccati, And that is all that I do, and that's enough. And usually it takes maybe 20 minutes tops, but if I don't do this, I feel such a difference in the performance. Even in a rehearsal, I think warming up is just, it's crucial. It's crucial for your success, for your health of the voice, and it can really make or break you. So, I mean, as much as I love to get ready and wear a lot of makeup and look pretty, I think it's way more important to warm up. Just saying.